Okay, hello. Welcome to the stream where I'm going to attempt to draw a cute and cool anime girl. But also, I don't know how loud my music is, so if it's too loud, just let me know. And I'll lower it. Alright, done that. Hello, Mia. Hello. Welcome to the animu stream. For some reason, the character that I was thinking about of drawing, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. So I apologize if this ends up being plagiarism. That is not my intention. Anyway, I don't even know how this is gonna go, because usually my sketching takes the longest. So it's gonna be rough, to say the least. Okay, so start with some body lines. Where we want to stand. It's gonna be a mage. Because I like mages. And I don't know, I just wanted to. Now, I'm not sure quite about the pose that I want for the character. Perhaps, okay, so perhaps the torso could be like that, and that could be a little on a different side, perhaps something like this for the flow. Okay. Obviously, we'll have to make this smaller as I work on it. What are you working on, Mia? This feels like one of those characters where drawing the head would probably be better first before drawing the body, because sometimes I kind of go around. I don't really decide right away where I start. We could also have a little warm up before I start. You know, draw some Hollow Knight characters to satisfy the obsession. I don't think I played Hollow Knight today. It was such a long day, so it would be just too much to also do that. Our little knight as a the stream's like, how well do I know Hollow Knight characters from memory? Brother. Okay, yeah. Too lazy to do that. Anyway. Rotate this a little bit. Like that. Are you still doing the redhead? I'm trying to remember her name, but brain's slow today. Wait, that was the wrong one. Okay. Sometimes just sketching it out haphazardly helps to start with. Except I'm not 100% sure how I want this to look, so. Hmm. Maybe more like this. Trying to determine the vibe for this. Maybe this one. A little concave would be better. I wanted to start one of my long ass landscape paintings, but I was just like, oh my god. Feels like too much of a burden to start that. So I was like, I'm just delay that until some day. I don't know. Not today though. One day. Maybe I'll start it on my own. Usually starting like projects that I want them to end up looking good is hard, I guess. It's not really the I don't even know what I want to say. Brain's blanking out on me. Okay, I don't think this is the vibe I want. Vibe check, yeah. Well, this vibe check failed, so I don't think that's the vibe I want to go for. Maybe I should go for something bolder. I don't even know, man. I had how I wanted it, but then I changed my mind and I didn't want it like that anymore. So now I am struggling. I know I wanted something like I don't know, like something like this. So I'm not quite sure which direction that I want this arm. That's a question. But the problem with this vibe of the character is that it's very similar to the character that I was already making. That's the sketch that keeps looking me in my work in progress folder. This is kind of like, this is like the pose I use a lot, I think. It's like my brain's default pose, which means it doesn't also pass the vibe check. Damn, why did I pick this? I doomed myself. With landscapes, it's easy. You just throw colors and then try to carve out shapes. With this, it's a little more difficult, I guess. Maybe like a downwards look. Of course, I would have to this smaller, put it down so I can add everything that I would want to add. Okay. This one maybe passes the vibe check. I don't think I mind this angle too much. It's probably gonna make the face look kind of ugly though. Well, unless she's looking down, then I guess, you know. It's not that ugly. I always, okay, when I draw mages, I like them when they stand and do something magical or whatever, but I never know what to do with their other arm. It's always so annoying. It's like, okay, this arm is doing the cool thing, what is this other arm doing? Just chilling there? I need a cool pose. Okay, I think I'm gonna make this a little smaller so I can fit more of it. Don't like how that face is shaping up, so let's not do that. Magical pockets? Maybe. But then it's like, you know, when you're casting fire, you're trying to be cool. I don't know, magical pockets is like too laid back, I feel like. When you're just, you know, it's not that cool. Damn, her head is big. Big head. For some reason, this is like just a few lines here that I added for no reason, but it reminds me of a tale. And I haven't thought about making her a demon girl or a dragon girl or anything, but you know, I just might. I wanted this to be like a more normal normal thing. I say more normal with that magic in the picture. Okay, I think this pose can pass the vibe check. Except I just need to, you know, change the angle a little bit. Hey, if it goes bad, I can always just draw some chibis. At least they tend to go pretty well, I think. Okay, I want this to maybe swirl around. That would be kind of cool. A little swirly magic effect. It's a little too long. Let me make it more chunky. I mean, in more chunks is what I meant, not chunky. A big head. The head is still very wide. I've been reading Oyasumi Punpun. True. That is true. Feet practice. I should have one of those strings. That'd be funny. I've been reading Oyasumi Punpun and it's like, damn, why is everybody a trash bag? But also you can't fully hate them, you know? It's kind of interesting, I guess, in that type of way that it's done. But it's also like, damn, this kind of feels like my depression's coming back, and I am feeling so good, Chief. I already read. For some reason, when I first checked, I thought that there was only 8 volumes, which there was not. There's 13 volumes, but I've read about 8 volumes so far. Because, you know, when you're at work for a lot of hours, and a lot of hours you don't got what to do, you read Oyasumi Pum Pum. And then watch your, you know, life drain. I think I like the flat look better than whatever this ended up being. We'll figure that out. We'll figure the boobs later. There was something I wanted to do is get a little more music that doesn't last this long. More variety. But then I forgot about it and I was like, oh, whoops. So I only got one new song, which is gonna loop every, I don't know, 30 minutes. Something like that. I mean, listen, I see your point. But a good depression story, you know, sometimes feels good. In case it doesn't end good, because who knows? It's like the whole story is just, I have no idea. Like, usually when you have a story, you have some sort of idea if it might have a happy ending or not, right? And in this story, it's like, what even is a happy ending here, bro? I don't even know. I'm struggling. So, not too big. Wait, which one is this normally? Is it 20? 19? 12? Yeah, I don't know. Something. You know? I'm also terrible at coming up with clothes on the spot, so who knows what kind of clothes she'll end up having. Hopefully something interesting. I need my depression damage, but there's like, you know, you have depression, but then you have this, which is too real, and it's like, some characters are depressed, and sometimes they're not depressed, and then sometimes they're even more depressed, and then sometimes like, oh, life actually has a meaning, and it's like, damn, bro, that's a roller coaster. That's too much. Maybe I'm just reading it too fast. I think reading half of the manga, in one sitting is probably not how it's intended to be read. Then again, is there an intended way to read it? I wonder if like manga authors have like way they would suggest their readers consume their story, you know? Maybe something like, be like, listen, my manga can only be read like three volumes at a time, and then you take a break and then come back to it later. Damn. I assume that's one of their friends because I didn't watch that. Yeah, see, even the cute girls doing cute things canon said, you can never trust anything. Never trust the anime, it's gonna betray you. It's gonna be a cute thing, and then in the next episode you're just witnessing some horrific shit. Would not recommend. I mean, yeah, but that's like because probably because it takes a while to both write the story and draw the story. I'm sure they of course have some drafts beforehand and stuff like that, but like that is to make sure that your manga still read, right? You know, to engage the readers and stuff like that. But like if they could release it in one huge chunk, right? Like maybe some authors have a suggested way of reading. It's just they can't really suggest it because it's a weekly release. Or maybe they just adapt their reading experience to the once a week thing. Ah, bittersweet. I hate bittersweet endings. Bittersweet endings are the worst. I don't know why. They're just I don't like it. It's like somebody's like, "Oh, you thought this gonna end good or bad? No, no, no. It's gonna end okay." That's how bittersweet endings feel. They feel like, okay, you got this thing. You enjoyed it, and now I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna pull something that's called, this is how it happens in normal life, and you need to take a little lesson from this. Like, no. I want good endings. Hello. Or like, I want good or bad endings, right? I want two things. One of the two. But bittersweet endings, pain. They just cause pain, to be honest. Actually, I think bittersweet endings probably make me angry. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Yeah, honestly. Okay, there's... Which anime had a bittersweet ending that I was pissed about? I think Samurai Champloo probably had a bittersweet ending. I honestly don't remember the ending. I just remember I was mad after it. I remember that. It's like, this show been pulling my nose. All of these seasons, right? It's been... And then it ends like this. I don't accept this. I was mad about it. I think I was also mad about Cowboy Bebop's ending, but that one was like not super mad, but it was kind of low-key mad about it too. You know? Maybe this is better. Yeah, I think I do remember being really mad about the Samurai Champloo one. I think I'd still be mad. Even I don't remember the ending, but I'm pretty sure I'd probably still be mad regardless. If I watched it today as well. Okay. There was the show we watched. Yeah, but that's like a gag ending with panty and stocking, right? It's like okay, this just feels like you can imagine in your head what the next episode would be like, right? That's how that feels. It's like it makes you a little mad at first, but you can be like, okay, this is just, it feels like just a setup for a new episode. Of course, there is no new episode, but it's not like, oh my god, I hate this. You know? There was that Netflix original. What was it? Castlevania? Yeah, man, I was kind of mad about that. Not gonna lie. I mean, I like the show, but the way it ended, it was like, damn, bro, really like this? I mean, obviously they plan on having more seasons, so it's not ended, but it's not. It's also not a satisfactory ending. Yeah, it feeds your troll persona. There was a... Wait. Oh my god, why am I having so much trouble with this ear? What's happening? Mm. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. No, I don't think I even heard about that. Is that a show? I don't think I have. Lost Sensei, Lost Canvas. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I have. Ugh, I hate this year. Whatever, we'll come back to it. Refining for no reason when I got other places to draw. Sensei? I don't think I did. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't watch that. That's like an old anime. I'm not. I haven't watched it. I think I'll go with like that one. Why does it end also bittersweet? Oh my god, there was that other what's it called? Cut the oh my god, give me a second. Keep forgetting the name of that. Oh, Katana Monogatari, okay. I think. Let me just check if I said that right. Katanagatari? Is it that? Let me see. Yes, okay. Katanagatari 1. Also ends bittersweet. Pain. It's pain. That's what that ending was. That ending was pain. In my soul. But like all animes that are really good end up having some sort of bittersweet ending. And that's really like, dang it, you know? That's the vibe. It's like, why'd you do me like this? Why is it showing my cursor like that? The heck? There we go. Why you gotta spoil yourself before watching the show, bro? Damn. Sometimes I also spoil myself a little, but like, just enough. Because if I spoil myself too much, my brain feels like we watched it, like whatever, I already know what happens. I technically watched it. That's why I know, like, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I know some, but I know some stuff about some anime that I never watched or know anything about. Of course. I was like, I wonder, like, it's not a really popular anime, like, how would you, find out what happens? And then, it's classy, why'd you curse us? Why'd you curse us with this knowledge? I often, if like, for example, oh my god, listen to this, I talked to him today, and I was like, did you read, Oyasumi Pum Pum, right? And he's like, oh Oh yeah, I read the first part up until a roof part. I'm like, which one is the roof part? I'm trying to remember because there's a few roof parts in that. And then he said, and then I skipped and then I read the ending. I'm like, okay, I can't like. And then he just does that. Like, why you gotta do that, bro? Just ruin a whole manga by you just read the ending and you don't even have to read it now because you know how it ends, you know? Enjoy the journey. But nope. I think he said he didn't have time to read it, but he knew he would like it. I'm like, how? And then he probably liked what he read wherever he stopped reading. Amazing. I honestly often, if I read like all the spoilers for a show, I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't need to watch it now. I know what happens. I was like, who cares? Not me, not anymore. Yeah, pain. Ugh, the pain. But I try to avoid spoilers for shows that I want to watch. But for shows that I don't think I'll watch ever, unless I am forced or I don't know, you guys choose to watch it in Discord, then I'm like, then it's different. Because like, you know, I don't care about the shows that I don't feel like I'll watch at all, obviously, because like, who cares about them? Oh yeah, she was I made her way cuter than intended. She was supposed to be like, dang it, this was not the face I was intending for you to have. She was supposed to be like, I don't know, more mean, I guess. Oh my god, okay, I do really like the art style of where's some Pumpun, but their ears are so big. Oh my god, like this is the head and the ears like the, I mean not like that, but like it's huge. The ears are huge. I was like, what is happening? Why are their ears so big? And also the author draws almost every adult really, really ugly, right? But it's a good art style, so you can tell that he can draw pretty as well, because most of the kids are, and most of the main characters basically are pretty. But like so many other characters are so ugly. I'm like, okay. That's how you get exposed to happy, fluffy anime instead of this depression shit. Well, you got me there, but hey, I don't always watch depressing stuff. It's just the most enjoyable. Yeah, but like, okay, you can Google probably Osumi Pumpun and like read first maybe, I don't know, 10 pages. I'm pretty sure it's very striking as soon as you find it. It's like they're huge. They're big. I like my anime characters to be proportionate, damn it. I say as all anime characters have huge eyes. I'm just kidding. I don't mind it. Like, it's not something that bothers me. It's just something that really stuck out to me. I'm like, damn, why their ears so big? Like, but it's not like, oh my god, every page has huge ears. Not that. It's just like first reaction to seeing it, I guess. Gonna give her a little belt. But other than the ears, I really do like the art style. Really, why is that? Did you read spoilers or something? Listen, you gotta channel your depression somewhere, you know? It just happens to be a work of fiction of somebody who also understands how you're going through, and then you're like, this is how I get my catharsis, or whatever it's called. Damn, that doesn't hurt. This eye looks a little wrecked. Maybe we can have those cool scar effects or something. Yeah, but like it's still interesting to read. I think, at least. I mean, like, you probably like anime that don't really have anything to do with your state of being either, right? This is ended up looking completely different than the imagined character. Like, completely different. The character, the characterization, all of it is completely different. This always happens. Well, not always, but it happens. And I am not about to start over. That's not the vibe I'm going with. Not today. Not today, Satan. Hey, listen, Mushishi's not depressing. I don't only like depressing stuff. I mean, yes, you do. But maybe, is it like, I don't actually know how you're like, but you know. Surely it serves a little self-insight. Hey, do who likes those Chunibyo characters? That's how you say that? And do who's low-key still living that phase? Not in a bad way. I'm just, think it's a little funny. I say, as I'm a demon anime girl on YouTube, but we're going to ignore that. Okay, so how do I need maybe wider? Yes, wider works. Horns. Do we want horns? What kind of horns? The most difficult decision when creating a character. What kind of horns do they have? Oh, I don't even remember deciding that they're gonna have horns. I guess my brain's just like, up. It's there, alright. I mean, Classy mostly likes characters that like resemble his somewhat morals or something. Sometimes he likes different characters, it's true, but like, you know. I think you know what I mean. He likes goody two shoe characters, I guess, most of the time. I think I just don't like really entitled or annoying characters. Like I can stomach most characters, but really annoying characters, it's like, oh my god, just AKA the characters you like the most. It's like they're so annoying. I just want to punch them. Like it's like no, no, get away from me. Get away from me. Also, during the manga Pun Pun, he became kind of a shithead, to be honest. Like low key, not a full on shithead, but low key. God, those kind of characters are just so annoying to watch because it's like it feels for me obviously. I know that for you it's different. I don't feel there's anything entertaining about them. Like you can have entitled and selfish characters that are not necessarily brats all the time, right? You can be like, okay, they have some redeeming qualities or some entertaining qualities or something along those lines, right? And sometimes they don't at all. And then you're like, oh my god, I want to die. I don't want to watch this. And then I don't. Unless I'm forced to, and then I suffer. But I'm rarely forced into things. So. It's all good. Okay. We got the horns. So, what kind of... This ended up being a priestess. This was like completely opposite of what I wanted to make. Why does this happen? Was my brain just like, yeah, I know you want to create this cool character, but we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna go with a completely different vibe. Okay. Okay, brain. Oh god, like Kirino, yes. Oh no, the worst. The absolute worst. Listen, I'm sure there's worse characters out there, but she's up there, alright. She's way up there. Is this music? I should have picked different music. Maybe then the vibes would be different. I guess she did pass the vibe check, just not the one I wanted. Passed the wrong vibe check. Anyway, what kind of hair do I want to give her? I mean, you're probably never gonna read Pun Pun, right? You don't care if I spoil it. She knows what she wants and goes to any mile to get it, choosing one or the other. Both says she wants both and she'll get them. I guess that part is admirable, but that's like the only part. But like, other than that, it's like, you know, it's not really the vibe. She doesn't pass the vibe check. Kirino is that cursed vibe meme. Yeah, but I don't know if anybody's gonna watch the VODs. I mean, I guess this comes kind of pretty at the beginning of the manga, so it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Anyway, spoilers for Oyasumi Pum Pum. So you first kind of get introduced to his family dynamic in a weird way by them watching baseball, I think. And then pretty quickly you learn that his dad is a mean drunk that beats his mom, right? But the mom's also mad all the time as well. And dad kind of beats the mom, and she ends up in a hospital and ends up, because he's the mean drunk. But the Pun Pun, he's like a child at the time, I think. He doesn't really think anything of it. He doesn't think less of his dad and stuff like that. And there's like one point in the manga, I don't actually want to spoil what happens, but he just basically says that he never loved his mom at all. And throughout the manga, you can, but the thing is, it's kind of from the eyes of a child that gets it, but he's not fully comprehending that it's messed up that that's happening, it feels like he feels pretty apathetic, I think, for most, like, he doesn't feel apathetic to, I don't know, his crush in school and what he wants, them to run away because she wants to run away, and I don't know, he doesn't feel apathetic to those things, but to anything happening at home with his mother specifically, he feels really disconnected with her. And I haven't finished reading the manga, obviously, so I don't quite understand. Yeah. So I don't quite understand what exactly led to them just not getting along at all, I mean, obviously some kids don't really get along too much with their parents. I get that, but he was still a child at the time, right? And he really loved his dad regardless of what he did to his mom and stuff like that. It was a weird read, I was like, okay, your mom's in hospital, and you're just like, okay, whatever, I guess. And oh yeah, and there's like a panel, I think, where he says that he hopes she doesn't come home soon. He wants her to be out in the hospital for a little longer. Which is really kind of telling about their relationship. I don't know. That was I still wonder why though. Like, I'm not getting any kind of reasoning exactly behind it. I mean, there's small things. For example, the mom kind of reacts. She doesn't react violently, but she like yells a lot and she cries a lot, and I don't know, when he, for example, when she came back from the hospital, he didn't really say anything. Didn't really say anything to her, and then she like kind of yelled at him, why are you not even gonna say like welcome back or whatever, things like that. So yeah, I wonder if there's like some extra backstory there or what. But their relationship is weird. I'm still don't fully understand what was that about. As yeah, like he's a small child who doesn't care at all. So it's like, weird. Oh, but the mom doesn't. It wasn't shown, at least, that she was beating him or anything. It's the dad that just beats the mom. He doesn't beat him. He just hits the mom, and and mom and dad fight, basically. That's what happens. Okay, what do I want for the hair here, bro? I keep avoiding the hair because I'm doing other things. I wonder if by the end of the manga it will be explained, because I don't think I missed anything. It's just their relationship just doesn't seem like, I don't know. It just felt weird, I guess. You walk into a kitchen to see the kitchen ransacked, and your dad telling you, oh, the robber was here, and then your dad gets sent away to prison for a little while and gets a restraining order. And you're still very excited about your dad. Your mom's like, hey, whatever, I hope she stays in the hospital longer. I mean, I understand not liking your mom a little bit because of that, when you're a kid and stuff like that. But he doesn't love her at all, right? He clearly states it, I think, in multiple times in the manga, that he doesn't love her at all. So it's like, so that's weird. I think, like, that's weird, right? Like, I don't think that, oh, them not getting along is weird. It's just that part that he's like, oh, I don't care about her at all. So that's it's a little sus. Oh yeah, and then like his dad doesn't even visit him later either anymore. I think he visited him once and that was it. And then I think he, in adulthood, is like, oh, his dad was actually neglectful. But he still doesn't seem to care about it, I think. I don't know. It's like the perspective of this child is really weird, I guess. That's kind of what got me. It's like most of the other characters in the story, like, you understand why they feel the way they feel. With this guy, you even have his inner monologue and whatever, his inner world and whatnot, even though he's mostly focused on his crush and, I don't know, things like that. There's still some things that just don't seem that they quite fit in. Like, the puzzle doesn't seem right. Oh, actually, I don't like that. I'm not gonna change it into something else. Oh my god, come on. What kind of hair do I want? Something like this. I feel like there's also some things, I guess, I didn't understand until this new character, kinda. Well, she's not a new character. She is present in a few aspects in the manga, but she's not really much talked about or anything until this point in the manga, which is where I am at currently. And then her insight in Punpun actually gave me bigger insight than all of his inner dialogue or whatever. It's like the way she sees him and was basically, monologuing him, telling him what to do with his life or something like that. Gave me bigger insight into what he's actually like, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Oh god, okay, think of the hair, what do I want for hair? Fluffy hair? Whoops, sorry. Fluffy hair, not fluffy hair. Long hair. Short hair. Long hair. Short hair. yeah, it definitely is weird, I feel like. If you mean the manga. Like there's so many bad things that happen, but through the eyes of the protagonist, they're just like things that happen, but small things, right? Small things that is like, um, okay, this everybody else would just brush this off or figure out how to solve it pretty quickly. For him, it's the end of the world, right? Which makes it kind of really weird, I think. It's a weird vibe. Even as an, because like you follow him through his, I think, middle school years to up until he's 19, where I'm at currently in the manga, right? So you follow him through quite a few phases of his life, and you can see the way he changes and stuff like that. But that part of the story where he makes a big deal out of things nobody would is, I don't know, the weird part. Okay, maybe let's try that. And he also doesn't talk a lot. You think he's mute with how little dialogue he actually says to other people. Which, I don't know. Interesting, maybe? I guess it is interesting. But he has so much internal dialogue. You know, he constantly has internal dialogue. But not very a lot of external dialogue, you know? Yeah, but like you also don't strike me as a person who has a lot of internal dialogue. Not to mean insulting in any way. I just mean in general. Like not in a sense of the way this manga portrays it. Which I don't even know how to describe, to be honest. But like you talk a lot when you type. Maybe you don't talk a lot out loud. God, this here is the bane of my existence. Also, this year is a bane of my existence as well. Just getting some hair like this. God, that looks so ugly. Oh my god. Maybe I should have done the hair before the horns. Probably. Okay, let me erase that. Maybe that'll probably make it easier. I think, at least. At least I hope. Maybe I can make weird things. It's making a tangent and it's annoying me. Death to the tangents. Do you like watching sequels of things? Like the first show or anime ended in a satisfactory way, but now it also has a sequel. So personally, I don't really. I kind of don't. If it was a satisfactory ending, I'm just too lazy to watch more of it. And most people, if they like one thing, they want more of it. Which I guess is probably true in some instances, but like most of the times, like, who cares? You know? I should make this not like that. Maybe one big one, perhaps? Probably not like that from this angle. Oh, the screen is killing me. And my eyes. I think only there's a few anime I watched most of the sequels on. That'd be like Mushishi, but with Mushishi it didn't feel like sequels. It just felt like there's 100 and something episodes. I mean, I don't know actually how many there are episodes, but it felt like it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I guess the episodes for Mushishi are kind of all similar-ish, I guess. Kinda, but kinda not, but also are, you know. I wonder why Mushishi's the exception to my I hate that repetitiveness thing. Yeah, I feel like I rarely also watch sequels. I probably wouldn't even watch Attack on Titan sequels, even though they were pretty good, if it wasn't for like a friend that I watched it with, you know. And he really likes them, so he was like, "Oh, we can watch them," you know. I'm like, "Oh, all right." And they were pretty good, but on my own, I'd be like, "Oh my god, who's gonna watch these?" There's so many. There's so many episodes. I was fine with the first season. It's fine. I kind of like this hairstyle, but not quite as it is currently. I have to figure something out. Kind of like it, kind of don't. Based on looks alone, why not? It's very pretty. That's kind of how I feel with most moe shows. I see the art style and it's like I'm gonna dip. Oh, the hair. That's your gripe? Wait, do you mean the anime or do you mean me makes the hair dumber? I mean, I feel like it's kind of dumb all on its own already, to be honest. Looks weird, especially with these little what they're called, brain please help bangs that don't really extend a lot. That they're just like there's some smaller portions. Oh, wait, both. Actually, I think here. This one going through, so should work out. I mean, Mushishi has pretty simple character designs. So simple, in fact, that most of them are kind of pretty forgettable. Now we can hide the ear because I'm not dealing with that. For some reason, sometimes the perspective of the ears just ain't working. Ain't working out. Okay, that perspective's looking over here, so we're gonna remove those. Make it like that. There we go. That looks better. Okay, hand. See, sketching face honestly takes the longest. So long. Too long. Oh, I didn't watch live action. I don't tend to watch live action for not really a particular reason except the fact that I just don't really watch movies. But also, why would I watch live action? It's also another case of I was satisfied with all of the episodes of every Mushishi that came out, and I didn't feel like I need to watch more, especially not live action. I remember I really liked. I don't. The live action thing reminded me. I didn't really watch the live action of the anime, but I really liked Parasite, the anime. That one was dope. Oh, this hand. I hate it. Just gonna erase it. It's gonna make her no hand. Have no hand. I mean, hey, why not, you know? I could make her have no hand. Or have a fiery hand. That'd be cool. Maybe. But that also doesn't really work when it's over here. Just gonna remove that. There we go. I liked watching Kaiba as well. That was a nice show. I think it's in the suggestions, the class he added, probably. Mm-mm. Make this wrap around the horn, maybe. That will look cool, right? Right, maybe. Maybe not. Business is part of intellectual animals that the fans, those tend to look down on dumb anime fans. Like, you know. That's true. That's true. I mean, I understand the bias, but I mean, I get it. I get it. But I mean, it's kind of like, you know how I usually there's anime like, I don't know, technolized. I would say they're not for everybody, but Mushishi's kind of is for everybody. But most people will just gonna watch it and forget about it because I feel personally, there's nothing super. Oh my god, her hand is huge. Okay, I'll have to shrink that. What was I even gonna say? Brain blanked out. Let me think about this. I don't feel like there's anything super remarkable or memorable about Mushishi. Like, the story's pretty good. The characters are nice, and the stories revolving the characters are nice. The lore is pretty good. The art style is beautiful, right? But it doesn't really have that extra oomph that would people really remember it by, you know? Huge hands, Pug. Maybe I will leave the huge hands. Who knows? Maybe I should. You know, like even though I really liked Mushishi when I watched it, I can't really say that there's something super remarkable about it. Like, it's just a good show, right? It's a good show and that's it. It's not like, oh my god, the show has this or this. Oh my god, it's so good, or you know, it's just a good show and that's that. There is not really something. It's not really memorable. I wouldn't say it was for me, obviously, because I really like it, but for most people, I feel like it wouldn't really be memorable. It would probably just be like a chill show you occasionally watch or something, and that's about it. Okay, now her thumb looks weird. Oops. Huge hands. But yeah, I do agree that most people are like, with the elitists and stuff. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, I have seen that as well. Yeah. I mean, it's like, you know what it is. Mushishi's kinda like those fluffy, um, slice of life anime, except it's not a cute girl. It's a cute adult guy instead, and you get cool stories. That's kind of it. It's kind of a traveling slice of life, you know, the slice of life with a little spice in it. I don't think you would dislike it, but I don't necessarily think you would actually care much about it. I think you would probably be like, hey, whatever about it. Oh my god, her hands are huge. Mega hands. Mega hands. Oh, mega hands. Yeah, I'm gonna shrink that. That's a little too huge. Sorry, big hand lovers. Where's my... There it is. Oh, okay. It's I think terror and resonance. I don't think it's dissonance. I haven't watched Violet Evergarden because it just seems too boring for me, personally. Everybody's been praising it left and right, but almost all the praise I've heard is like, "Oh my god, the story's gonna make you cry so much," or like the art is so beautiful. Like, bro, I'm lazy to just watch things because they're pretty. Like, cool, I guess it's pretty. Listen, the stories might be amazing. I'm not gonna find out. Okay, Zanki no Terror. Oh my god. I started with really liking that show, but that show, the way it ended, is really kind of ruined it. I think for me, like it wasn't a, it was such a meh ending. I can't say it's like, oh my god, it's a bad. It's like, it's really meh, and it's kind of edgy. I think you might even like it. It's kind of edgy. Actually, do who might like it because it's edgy. You don't. You're not the huge proponent for the edge stuff. But yeah. The oh god, the ending. The ending ruined everything. The ending ruined everything. It was like the way it ended, I was just like really, oh my god, this is how it ends. This is the way they chose to go about it. Yikes. That's how I felt about it. The disappointment I felt. It was like that meme. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. that was me when that happened. I also really dislike love triangles. God, I hate love triangles. It is absolutely the worst. Oh, right. Well, probably I assume Duhoon will like it. He likes the edgelord stuff. Edgy in a we live in a society type of way. In that kind of way. I wouldn't really classify those that in the quote unquote intelligent shit. I personally wanted it's kind of definitely not that. Oh my god, you know what's so funny about that anime? I want to laugh my ass off. So, as the name suggests, we have a group of terrorists that want to send a certain message out into the world and what have you, right? Which is honestly the very less important part of everything. But the way they go about these messages are these riddles, and the riddles, I have to laugh. The riddles are the most simple riddles you have learned throughout your whole life, and it constantly repeat in any example of a riddle, right? Everybody like one of the like that Sphinx riddle, right? What has four legs in the morning has two legs in the afternoon and like three legs in the evening. Like human know when he ages, blah blah blah, right? Those riddles. Those are the type of riddles that they give. And the policemen that are trying to investigate these terrorists have such a hard time figuring out these riddles until this random detective comes along and is like, oh my god, you guys, listen, I'm super good at like figuring these out or finding them on the internet, which by the way, they could have just googled all these riddles. They could have just googled. It's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, the riddles were so bad. I can't. It was actually kind of painful watching it. I'm like, oh my god, really? All of these adult men that have 40 or something years old have never heard of any of these riddles. Wow. I am not impressed, and I'm actually like, the hell is happening? Definitely would not put that anywhere up near the intelligent thing. But it's really beautiful. That's one thing it has. If you're looking for a stylish anime, it's got that, but that's I feel like about it. And a good music. Okay, music's good. Music's pretty good in this anime. The stream turned into me reviewing anime. I still don't know what to do with her arm. Oh, I think I said I'm gonna make it a fiery arm, did I? I don't even know. Maybe just, you know, not have her arm. Just some representation for the disability or something, right? That'd be okay. She doesn't have to have an arm, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's okay. She doesn't need an arm. I know, right? The pain. It has been. But she's a maid, so she could probably have like a fiery arm as well, like something. I'm just trying to make it cooler, you know? It's pretty cool so far, if I may personally say so myself. You may disagree. Maybe like, something. Maybe like a dragon arm or something. Oh, I didn't realize I also made her blind in one eye. She has a bicycle for arm? What? Okay, now I'm confused. What does that mean? Did I draw something that looked like a bicycle? I don't even remember what I drew. Oh, maybe something like that. Okay, not that spirally, perhaps. It's like. That's strong. It would be cool if it was like the, I don't know, if the fire spirals somewhere and that she's got like a big claw for a hand. That'd be cool, right? That's kind of cool, isn't it? Oh. Well, it's not. Interesting. I know I was practicing at a certain point how to draw a bicycle, right? Because I was like, bicycles are kind of hard to draw, but I forgot how to do it. It's like, wheel. Do I even remember? I haven't ridden a bicycle in so long. I don't even know if I know how to draw it. Has a little sitting thing. Sitting thing connected to this. There should be like 2 connections, I think, like this and this, but not quite like that. Oh my god, no, not like that. Yeah, why is this wheel so small? Do I remember bikes? Not really. It's more difficult than I anticipated. Never mind. We're going to look away. Okay, I'll try again. Let me try to remember. Let me try to remember how a bicycle looks like. So there is. I know that there's one here, so you can turn the wheel here, and then so you can sit on. But I don't think it's connected directly down to this one. Pretty sure, probably not. Then there's the little pedal thing over here. And supposed to like oh, this is hard, man. Oh my god, how does the bicycle connect? I'm struggling. Like, I know that there's like a mid thing that connects. I know that there's like a diagonal somewhere, right? Somewhere. I'm not sure if it's like crooked halfway or something. Oh my god, this is so hard. Why is this so hard? Oh, the pain. Definitely not like that. The hell is this? Oh my god. No, I'm googling this. Okay, so it's like rhombus shape, I guess. Okay, let me do the proper version next to it. Oh my god, I need it bigger. I need more space. Over here. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. So it does have this one does go here for the steering wheel. But then it has two connections, so the one goes down here to the little pedally thing, and the other one goes here to the seat. Then this connects here. That's the diagonal. Doesn't quite connect in that extreme angle, but you know, close enough. Then this. And yeah, okay. Not even close. Nice. See, I was like, I know that this should connect like this, but it doesn't feel right. Anyway, what did we learn today? Rhombus shapes. Rhombus shapes for the bicycle. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh yeah, this is probably like an extreme angle. This is need to smaller rhombus shape. Something like this maybe. Close enough. Okay, I think making a fiery claw would be really cool. It looks cool, at least in the sketch. It may not look cool in the finished product, but you know. We're doing it anyway. It feels like it would look cool, right? Mayhaps, perhaps. Just need to make it fiery cool around. Well, not like that. Any thoughts about the fiery claw? Not cool. Cool. Lame. Get something better. Draw a better claw. Etc. etc. It's kind of light. Maybe I'll need to zoom in a little more. Without the background. Okay, I think that looks cool. What do you think? Is this a cool animu monk character that has a fiery claw. I could probably add some tattoos, that'd be pretty dope. Maybe make more decorations on this little dress thing, whatever it is. Hello, welcome, welcome. I am creating, hopefully, a cool character. She's got a fiery arm. If perhaps it's not really clear because it's just a sketch. This on a different layer. Message retracted. So you're just kind of funny. Perhaps some tattoos would be cool, probably. Okay. Maybe four claw fingers would be better, but I'm not so sure. I feel like 4. What did I say? I meant 5. But currently I have 4. I think 4 is fine. For the time being, at least. Cool tattoos. Alright. I really like tattoos that don't really have a certain shape. Or that are more, I guess, geometrical or abstract or something. I like the look of those way more than like some animal or I don't know, something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, those of course can be cool, but these ones I feel like are nicer. Alright, so that was a long time sketching. Sketching usually takes the longest. And that will be it for this stream. And hopefully in the next stream I'll continue this image, or maybe I'll just do a different one and do this one sometime later. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching. That'll be it for the stream, and goodbye.